Dear colleagues, dear students, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Piero Benvenuti. I am the General Secretary of the International Astronomical Union. And on behalf of the Union, I would like to congratulate you for the founding of the new association, the Tunisian Association of Young Astronomers. I also like to congratulate you and your president for organizing this opening ceremony with so many interesting talks. The International Astronomical Union was founded almost 100 years ago in 1919, and by now it counts more than 12,000 professional astronomers coming from about 80 countries all over the world. Our main purpose is to promote research in astronomy by international collaboration. And to do that, we organize every year 9 major symposia on different aspects of astronomy, cosmology, astrophysics, planetary science. In addition, every 3 years, we hold our General Assembly that collects more than 3,500 astronomers. The next one will be held in Vienna next August. In addition to fostering astronomical research, we are very keen and active in supporting educational and outreach activities. We organize every year 2 international schools for young astronomers. These are schools that last 3 weeks and are organized in regions where it's not easy to find high-level courses for young astronomers. We invite to teach very good teachers from all the countries that we know, and the school is open to about 40 students. The next one is being organized in Cairo, Egypt, in April, and later in July there will be another one in Colombia. And so in the next year there will be other schools in many areas of the world. In addition to this educational activity, as I said, we are having an office which is dedicated to outreach activities. In fact, we believe that the knowledge of astronomy should be shared with everybody, not just by specialized people. And this is an important task of our union, and it's becoming more and more important. And I'd like to elaborate a bit and explain why we consider this very important. Astronomy is certainly one of the most ancient sciences, probably the most ancient science. And we find astronomy everywhere in the old civilization, everywhere in the world. There is a natural fascination for the observation of the sky that affects everybody. Now, with the evolution of science, particularly after the introduction of the new scientific method by Galileo and Newton, astronomy has become a modern science. And in the recent years, it has become fundamental for the knowledge of our nature. You know, and you have heard, and you will have a talk in this day about the detection of gravitational waves. This is a confirmation of the general relativity theory by Einstein, but it's very important for us because it reports phenomena that are happening in our universe through a messenger, which is not electromagnetic wave. It's a different type of information that we are getting. And all this is linked to astronomy or to cosmology, which means that astronomy is playing a fundamental role in the progress of our knowledge about nature, about the laws of nature. And more often, physicists look at the universe as a kind of grand laboratory where they can test their theories about the nature of matter, the nature of energy. And even more recently, we have discovered that in the universe there are things that we would never have imagined before, like the dark matter and the dark energy. All this is at the forefront of knowledge. So on one side, astronomy has remained the poetic vision of the sky that affects everybody. On the other hand, it's becoming forefront knowledge in physics. And therefore, all universities should have a special attention to the study of astronomy and astrophysics, because it's related to the basic knowledge of the law of our universe. In addition, in recent years, astronomy has become big science. It's impossible to progress in the knowledge of the cosmology, of the astronomy, of the astrophysics, without very sophisticated instrumentations. The detection of gravitational waves has required extraordinary advances in technology. And therefore, whoever studies astronomy today is exposed also at a high level technological content. Think also that astronomy is also space astronomy these days. A lot of advances that we have seen in the recent years has come from the observation from satellites that have been launched and observe the sky above the Earth atmosphere. So for a young student, studying astronomy means today being exposed to a lot of information of different matters. And we are not limited to technological matters, engineering matters, to develop our instrumentation. We are also moving toward other disciplines like chemistry, biology. A new branch of astronomy is called astrobiology, because we are looking at the places in the cosmos where complex molecules are formed, and the dream is to find the link between these complex molecules and the life on Earth, on biological phenomena. Today, we know for sure that around every star we see in the sky, there is a planetary system similar to our own. And just imagine how many billions of billions of billions of planets are in the cosmos. It would be very strange to think that only on the Earth life has emerged. And in fact, one of the main goals of our future research is to find some sign of biological activity in nearby planets, not in our solar system, but in other systems that we will be able to explore with a new instrumentation in the near future. So as you can see, astronomy has this dual capability. On one side is fascinating everybody. On the other side is at the forefront of research in all fields. So it's very important that these two aspects of astronomy are cultivated in a modern society. Everybody should know that astronomy is not just looking up at the stars and dreaming about other worlds. It's also that, but not only that. It's linked to basic research, and the knowledge that we are acquiring by the study of the stars, the galaxies, is linked to our own evolution. Remember that we are part of the global evolution of the cosmos. So this concept has to be brought to the people. You have to convince your society that astronomy is not just something to do in the spare time, something to amuse you. It's very serious research, and this has to become known to everybody. And universities research institutes should devote part of their activity to astronomy. We know by our survey that in Tunisia this is not yet the case with respect to other countries. And so your association has a very important role. Actually, it has two roles. One is to show to everybody the beauties of the universe. But not only the beauty, also the beauty which is connected to science. And the other role, since most of you, I know, are university students, is to look to the possibility of introducing more and more astronomical sciences in your curricula of studies. And now I'm talking also to my colleagues that I hope are there with you. It's important that astronomy is developed at the university level. Of course, this cannot happen in one day. It's a long process, and you have to be patient. And I would like to highlight the example of your president, Maisa El-Yazidi, who I have been following in the past year with her effort to proceed in her career, future career of astronomer. You need dedication, and you need to not to be afraid of the future. And she has demonstrated that by maintaining this determination, one can win. At the moment, she is having a fellowship in one of the best research center, space research center in Italy, in Padova University, the University of Galileo Galilei, and she is trying to get a PhD position there to proceed and have their career oriented toward astrophysics. So this is possible, and I encourage all the young people that have a passion for science, and particularly for astronomy, not to be afraid, to try every possible way to proceed in this science. It's a difficult path. One has to realize it's not easy. It requires a lot of dedication, but when you succeed, it's a lot of satisfaction, because you will be linked to the universe and you'll be able to tell this to everybody. It's a mission that I wish you to pursue in your future career. And remember that the International Astronomical Union is very, very keen in supporting all these efforts. So if you need help, do not hesitate to contact us. You can find us at the IAU, International Astronomical Union.org, and you should explore all the opportunity that we are offering to promote astronomy everywhere. Don't hesitate to contact us. We will try to help in any way. Tunisia at the moment is not a member of the International Astronomical Union, but it can become in future. And many countries in the area, around the area, are becoming member: Algeria, Morocco, Jordan. So I hope Tunisia will follow in the next years. And in any case, even if it's not yet a member, you can count on our help to promote this beautiful science. So I wish you a lot of success with your new association, and I will come back to you to see your progress in the next year. Ad Maiora.